So another quick video. I've been doing a little research on vitamin D because I recently found out that I was vitamin D deficient. The numbers here for the cutoff are about 50 units and I'm at about 10 units, which means I'm severely deficient. I also suffer from vitamin B12 deficiency. The units are here at about 500 before you start to experience neuropsychiatric symptoms, and I'm at about 350. So I'm deficient in both vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Vitamin D surrounds the sheath of your neurons, so it's very important in your nervous system. It also has the shell around your DNA, which protects your body from illnesses or pathogens being able to infiltrate. The B12 works with the vitamin D to help effectively with the functioning of your neurological system. Sorry about all the hiccups there. You know, I don't write this stuff down. It's usually just off of the dome from things that I've been researching and experiencing. As I go through my journey of healing, I like to share my information with people. What I found out is that what I'm going through and what I'm suffering with, I don't know what this little mark here is on the phone, what I'm going through and what I'm suffering with, there's a lot of people going through and suffering with, that's hair. And it's not by coincidence. If we go and get blood tests from our doctors, I'm sure we'll find out that we have quite a few things in common, quite a few symptoms in common, although mine may have been more severe due to different extenuating circumstances. But the vitamin D12, it may be something that is very common between most people. And the vitamin B12, the vitamin D and B12 deficiencies are very common in people, and they cause the ability for cancers to develop and all types of other neurological disorders and psychiatric disorders, because they're all working off of the same signaling pathway system. You know, they're all working off of serotonin and melatonin uptake and distribution throughout the body, and a lot of other hormones and nutrients that the body needs for these electrical pathways to take place. A lot of ions like calciums and sodiums and you know, the vitamins and the different hormones that we need to have our body functioning optimally. With vitamin D, it's a very, very weird, you know, situation, because most people who are fair skinned don't need as much vitamin D as those who are darker skinned. The reason is because those who were living up in the Caucasus Mountains many ages ago or whatever, developed within their DNA the adaptation to a lesser amount of vitamin D, and also the ability to acquire vitamin D through their nutrition, which is why a lot of Caucasian people eat their meat not well done, because then once you cook it, the heat burns out all of the nutrients, and then it's no longer going to be able to pass on and be useful to your body. Africans or dark-skinned people usually get their vitamin D directly from the sun. All vitamin D actually comes directly from the sun. Animals get their vitamin D from sitting out in the sun all day, eating grass and sitting in the sun, and so then they pass it on to us. Plants get their vitamin D, if it's the plants that do get it, from sitting out in the sun. We are as well supposedly supposed to get our vitamin D by being in the sun, but because we have all of these buildings that block the sun and we work during the day, so we're not out in the sun, we are not able to get the amount of vitamin D that we need for our bodies and our immune system to function effectively. So what we have to do is start to figure out a way to incorporate getting that vitamin D into our life. So I have a regimen that I'm going to be doing for the next 6 weeks starting July 17th, where I'll be going to sit on the beach for 40 minutes a day, and I'll try to keep that going as long as I can, and then lessen it as winter comes along, because as winter comes along, we have a loss of sunshine and sunlight hours, so then we're losing more vitamin D. And I'll report back to you guys how that brings my healing progression forward for the future. I'm running out of time, but I want to share more with you guys on vitamin D and why it's important for us all to know our status and get more vitamin D in you. Also, orange juice is the most natural source, so you can drink you some orange juice and eggs, but orange juice, get that in first. There's been Lorraine Garrett. Please share my videos, post and comment so that I can make more videos. The priest, the guru, the shaman. I'm up. Spread love.